as I started to think about what I would say today, I thought of when I first started speaking in Unity Churches back in 2018, an old family friend, a traditional Southern gentleman, a Southern man, he said, so as I just told him what I was doing and kind of who and what Unity was, he said, so you're one of them feel-good churches. And I took a beat because I knew he meant it insulting. And I said, yes, because I've found that feeling bad on purpose is not good. And as I looked at what helps me find my good and use it on purpose, I looked at the Unity lineage of teachers that I come from, who isn't just mine uniquely, but part of the Unity history. My first mentor and preacher and teacher and eventually godmother was first known to the world as a famous singer and actress, Della Reese. Della was a church girl. She grew up in the church. She sang professionally in gospel as a teenager with Mahalia Jackson. She had the God thing down. But in the mid-1970s, she found Unity. And she found something that she dove deep in to understand, because she found something that gave her tools to use the spirituality on purpose in ways that would help her live better. And it worked well for her, because in 1979, she was booked to sing on The Tonight Show with Johnnie Colemon. She got there, she rehearsed her song, and as she was exiting the stage, she collapsed. And between standing upright and hitting the floor, she said to herself, I'm not sure what's going on, but I commit myself to Spirit. She let go and she let God. On purpose, she let go and she let God. And she used the Unity principles over the coming weeks and to heal from a brain aneurysm, something that kills some people instantly. But she was able to do that because her teacher, my teacher's teacher, was Reverend Dr. Johnnie Colemon. Johnnie, of course, made history by being the first African-American student to live here on the grounds at Unity Village. But in 1952, Johnnie was told by a doctor that she had 6 months to live. And she was back home kind of grappling with that, trying to figure out what that meant and what to do, when she looked over and she saw a Unity publication that her mother had been receiving for some time, but she hadn't ever given it her attention before now. And when she looked, she saw the phrase, God is your health, you can't be sick. So in that moment, Johnnie had the option. She could keep giving all her trust to the doctor who said, you're dying, you're out of here. Or she could come check out this Unity stuff that said, not only do you not have to die, you don't even have to keep being sick. And she used that information to help many people live better lives from that point forward. Johnnie was able to do that because, as pretty much everybody in this room knows, in 1886, Myrtle Fillmore refused to be owned by tuberculosis. And she sought out, she already knew what the medical people had to say, so she looked for spiritual information. And that led her to E.B. Weeks. And it led her to that affirmation phrase that has helped me, and I'm assuming probably many of you, I am a child of God, and therefore I do not inherit sickness. So this information, this torch that each one of us are picking up that are taking a license and ordination today, is life-changing information. It can be life-saving information. I'm not guessing about that. I'm not speculating about that. I know it's true because these three women showed us how to do it. And each of them lived for decades longer than their doctors expected them to. So it works. And I give thanks to, and well, as Johnnie says, it works if you work it. But I give thanks to everybody that's receiving your license and ordinations today for picking up this torch and carrying this information forward to the next generation. And I congratulate you for all the work that you've done to get here today. Thank you.